Welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore with Noobs. I got Replay back here with me today, and we got a big one for you guys today. We're finally gonna build a build inside of this world that ain't the house, it ain't the monument, it ain't the creeper farm, and it is not on our industrial island. It's actually going to be a real build. We're going to build, I don't know, Replay, you tell them what we're gonna build.
Oh no, we're gonna kind of be building like like a kind of industrialized type copper build for a villager trading hall. Just get a bunch of librarians in here, paper trades, and then we're all gonna sell us our books and potentially also have sugarcane farms that's running up into some chest or something like that. And
Right
so
here. This
yeah,
is
we're
our
gonna have
little
those chests.
slots we have for our double sugarcane farm. We're gonna have run up into the inside of this building. And like you said, we're going to have some librarians in here. We're going to have nice trade system going on. As you see, I farmed out the gold farm again. We're up to 879 days. After I built the monument, I built a bridge that goes to the monument off camera. Just kind of just building, having some fun in the world, thinking about new stuff to do. I built this bridge, and then Replay had built the villager breeder hall by himself in his copy of the world. So we got a schematic of that, and we're going to build that build that he built up on the mountain up here, and we're gonna have a bunch of fun in today's episode. It's gonna be a tough one. You know, dealing with villagers is never fun. So with that being said, we're gonna jump straight into it and probably kick it to maybe a time lapse or maybe some gathering. I'm not sure. I know you guys don't really want to see us gathering a bunch of nonsense. We do that all the time. It's just a bunch of materials and stuff like that. We'll probably just reconvene back here when we're getting ready to start the build. Probably do a time lapse also of the sugarcane farms being built. And yeah, then we'll probably pick up something along the way to fill in the episode at the end. Not sure what that'll be yet, but we'll get back here in a minute. All right, guys, so we decided to go to do a trial chamber. We need some copper for this build. We already have the bolt armor trim. We're going to try to get the other stuff, that same trial chamber I was in before when I got the bolt in the, I think it was episode 6 or 7, something like that. We're going to go back to that trial chamber. We're going to try to get the other trial chambers armor trim and maybe a mace and maybe some music discs, but we'll hit you with the time lapse for that, and then we'll be back here. All right, y'all, we just got back from the trial chamber. So we scored the discs. We got one of the banner patterns. We got a heavy core for a mace. Me and Replay both got a notch apple, and we got the other. What'd you do with the other armor trim? Oh,
None
and we
usually.
got the flow armor trim, which we can hang that up as well. New armor coming soon. Replay is obsessed with throwing wind charges. Why can't I make... Oh, I don't have any. Need some sticks.
There's some sticks in there.
I think I need 8. Yeah, need more. Got some up here. There goes some there. So we'll hang that trim up. Now we have the other trim. We can make a new armor trim set here soon. I got those 4 netherite ingots still when we made the bolt armor trim with orange. Don't know what color we'll do with that. Maybe we'll do it like an aqua, kind of just like the build is, or the trim itself is. Maybe we'll do an aqua with that. We'll see what we do when we get there. But yeah, so that's what all the stuff we got from the trial chamber. Plus we got a bunch of copper that we mined out for the build, bunch of tough we mined out for the build. So we're gonna cut to a cutscene, another one, and throw on some music. We're going to we're gonna have to build a villager breeder, and we're gonna have the villager trading hall built. So we'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, folks, some really crazy stuff has gone on with my replay mod for the last 48 hours. I recorded all of the sugarcane farm, us going into the trial chamber. I recorded all of that stuff, and for some reason it mashed it all into like a 7-hour video. And when I even try to open the video, it just crashes my PC. So I've lost all of that footage. I do, however, have the video, the replay of us making the house. So we at least have that. So we're gonna cut to the video of us building the house, and then I have some stuff after that where I go on an adventure and be an archaeologist and stuff like that. So we'll continue on from there, but as of right now, we won't be able to replay me making the sugarcane farms, and we won't be able to replay going into the trial chamber, which I'm kind of bummed out because we got a lot of good content out of that. We scored some really cool, really good items out of the trial chamber, but it is what it is. I'm going to try to get the stuff fixed up. I don't know what's going wrong with it, so I'm going to have to do some tinkering and figure out. I think I'm going to have to just delete all my replay videos and start fresh, but we're going to cut into one right now and we'll see what happens. All right, so replay had to go. As you seen at the end of the time lapse, the building is mostly complete. We just have some odds and ends to tie up. One of the things that we put into this build was torch flowers, not thinking that we don't have sniffers. So I'm going to have to go on an adventure to get some sniffers. Another thing is I was going through my replays, and for some reason, the replay of us going to the trial chamber is just crashing when I open the video. So I won't be able to add that time lapse into the video. So it'll be, I wouldn't say the video is going to be much shorter, but I'll probably just fill it up with a bunch of other stuff. So I guess I'll cut to whenever I'm brushing the sand and I get a, well, 2 eggs so that I can make a sniffer farm and get some torch flowers. So I'll cut to when I'm doing that, and I'll just post those on the video whenever I get those sniffer eggs. So catch you guys on the other side. Time to go on another adventure. Wow, I just found the biggest mangrove swamp I've ever seen in this game. This place is just... Come on, sniffer. What was that? Oh, come on. Pottery shard, I think. I'll take that. I want a sniffer egg, though. I don't want all this. I don't care about treasure. Come on. No. No. But like for how rare these are, they should have like 15 pieces. A suspicious stand under here. Come on. Really, game? Can't hate me. That's it. Come on. Yeah, I can see that's wheat. Like that. And a hoe. I don't need that either. That's another piece. There we go. Is that... Oh, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We got one. We got one. We got one. Now we just need another one. One more. Not bad. I was only looking for about 15 minutes, so it wasn't bad for my first one. Something tells me it's going to take a lot longer to get this second one, and I'm kind of dreading that. Sorry, I had to check my mic, make sure everything was okay. Let's make sure there's not any more suspicious sand here before we leave. I don't usually think that they're down that far. Here's the hoping we get this one here. Oh, another trident guy. Let's see if we can get a trident. I've killed like 8 already. No tridents. No trident. Womp womp. Alright, come on. Let's get another sniffer egg. No way. Oh. Coal. X. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna have to. Don't push me up, dolphin guy. I want to stay down. No, don't die, little dolphin boy. No, don't. What are you doing? The dolphin's crazy. All right, let's cross them fingers. No, come on. I'm trying to do a video here, guy. All right, let's see what happens. That's cool. Ah, come on. All right, we got 2 more shots at it. That is not a sniffer egg. I don't want that. I'll take the pottery shard if it's a new one. It is not a new one. Ah. I'm running out of ocean here. Well, we did find a desert temple. Let's check this place out and see what we can get out of here. Wait, isn't there suspicious sand in these places? What do you get from it? There is. Is that a shard? What kind of shard is that? Minor pottery shard. Cool. Well, I guess there was one piece. Not getting me today. Lost my life to that before. Guess I'll take one of those. Nah. Take that iron horse armor. I don't really have any horse armor yet. I got a diamond one actually. Yeah. Okay, back at it. I need that wood actually. All right, let's have them prayers. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, that's a piece of coal. Get out of here, dude. Let's just check again to make sure. Yeah, it's coal. Dang it. Alright, we got one more shot. Come on. Oh, we got one right here. Come on. Oh my god, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got 2 of them. We can breed sniffers and we can start a nice farm. I don't know about you guys, but I love me some torch flowers. And the other flower, I can't really remember its name right now. I'm so geeked out about catching that torch flower or the sniffer eggs there. I can't even think of the name of the other flower. Oh man, I'm so geeked. Yes. And we got some shards there. We got that minor pottery shard out of the temple in the sand dunes, the sand temple. And then we got the shelter pottery shard from the deep oceans or the warm ocean. So we're gonna head back to the house and we're gonna set up a farm for these sniffers. We're gonna get them going and we're gonna get us some torch flowers and the other flower. Hey, a shroom island. Not as big as our shroom island though. All right, I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, so we're back at home. We're gonna build this little thing ourselves. I don't think we need any tutorials or anything how to build a sniffer farm. We're gonna build it right behind the villager breeder hall, or the villager trading hall. Just a simple little underground cart going back and forth catching sniffer eggs. That'll be plenty good enough. We're gonna make this a decent little size right here. I'm gonna worry about doing all of this landscaping later on. Not too concerned with it right now. Do, however, want to keep this area lit. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely should suffice. I think I made way too many posts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it would be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's check the dimensions of that. That looks like a pretty decent sized sniffer farm. I mean, they're big fellas, so they need a little space, but I don't plan on having a ton of them. Just a couple of them. And I was thinking for some names, I'm thinking Mr. Pickles and Mr. Potato. Anyway, let's get to it. So I think we'll put, you know what? We need some trapdoor, I guess. I guess we could just put it right here. No. We need it to be probably right here. This is where the machine would be, per se. We're gonna need a couple ladders. Put that like that. I'm gonna need to go down by 3. This will be where the cart is. That will be. So we need 2 ladders. You don't want to fall in the hole, Mr. Sheep. Look out. Alright, so to make this a little bit easier, I guess we could just swim it. So we do need to know where the edges are, though. So we'll knock out the corner blocks just so we know where the edges of the farm are. I don't know why I'm digging this so deep. I'll fill them in down there. No big deal. Alright, so now, no, get out. You guys don't ever want to go in when I try to get you. No, you want to be... Alright, you gotta go. I'm sorry. You're bothering me. Alright, so we can get rid of that because that's not going to be part of the interior of the farm. So let's try to... You know what? I know what we could do. Oh, we threw our trapdoor, didn't we? Let's throw this. Kind of wish this was all stone. Don't really want it. Enderman coming and snatching my block. Wonder if I can. That ain't gonna work. All right, so we're gonna have to break that. You know what? This would be a whole lot easier if we just take off this top layer. Oh, I didn't want to do all that. I'm making big mistakes here. All right, let's just get rid of that for a second. Pick that back up. we got plenty to refill in the top layer here. So let's just, well, we do need to go down by 2. So let's take the top 2 layers off. We'll build the farm, and then we'll put it back. I kind of would like to switch all of this dirt over to stone, because if a Enderman grabs the dirt, it's gonna ruin the farm. I don't know if they can pick them up if there's rails on them. I'm not sure. Well, it's only a couple we would need to switch over to stone. Let's just switch over all that to stone. Yeah, let's switch that to stone. Guess we could just use cobblestone. Don't have to be too fancy and pretty. Underneath, you'll never see it. Fail. Alright. So what we're looking to do here, I might need to make a couple more redstone blocks. Might need a couple I need a couple of levers. Actually, I don't really need the levers. We'll use them anyway. God, I got so much stuff here. I don't want to. Let me go. I'm gonna go offload these lights real quick. And I need everything else. Well, that was a good landing, noob. So this is what we're gonna do. So to start the farm, actually, right here, this is actually going to be a double chest. So I guess we can just, I forgot the hoppers. God, I'm such a noob. Alright, we gotta go grab 2 hoppers. Let's go back to the house. There's so much stuff here. Or in my inventory. My inventory is just clogged. I promise we're gonna get to this library. We're gonna get it finished. Have the whole house done. I think next episode we're gonna really focus in on finishing that library. We're gonna get that done in the next episode. No more playing around. We'll finish that. Finish everything up. We'll go down. We'll do the hallway that goes all the way down to the amethyst farm. We get everything looking nice. And then we'll be completed with the house, the smelter, and the storage room. And then it'll pretty much be working on villagers and the villager breeder system. So we'll have to get that all nice and done up. We do, however, still have to build. You know what? This ain't right. God, we are messing up here big time. Okay. So this actually would need to go here. Which we could actually just plop it down right here. And then we can fill this back in with cobble. But this needs to be... Alright, so we got our hoppers. And then we can just put a piece of that back over that. Alright, so back to the good stuff. Alright, so right here, what we'll do is put this lever. I don't know if this is going to work or not. No. So we're going to have to put it on the other side of the block. So we can put it here, turn it on, and then we can cover that back up. Easy peasy. So we want to move those, and then right here, we'll do our redstone blocks. So, and then right here, actually, I think maybe here, and then here, and then here, here. I think this should be enough for it to coast back and forth freely. Not 100%. We're gonna try it though. I think it should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. Should be plenty of power for it to... It'll have like a slow trickle. Instead of being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do you know? We brought enough. So bring this around. Turn. I'm hoping the one power rail in each section is enough to propel the line. Maybe I should have looked up a video. I'm such a noob. I think this will work. I've built stuff like this similarly before and it worked. So, and of course, I didn't bring enough rails. Why would I? I'm a noob. And I'm pretty sure I just used the rest of my rails. I cannot land for my life. I smack my face on everything. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we're going to have to make some rails. I'm pretty sure I just used the rest of them. Yeah, I did. So let's grab those sticks. Grab this iron. That should be enough to at least make the rails that we need to finish. Yeah, that's plenty. Alright, so this should be enough to finish the build out. This breeder hall is going to bring us so much. I'm going to be able to get the new armors that I want to build. Going to be able to Trade for emeralds, stack up our emeralds really good. And I'm not going to be able to get out of here when I'm done. Something ain't adding up here. I think I screwed up. I did. Oh my god. Why do I do these things to myself? Okay. So it needs to end here. So if it ends here, then we don't need this here. I don't think we picked, nope, we didn't. So I think we have to reroute these all over again. Did I mention welcome back to Minecraft and Parkour with Noobs? So this is what happens when I build my own stuff. Okay, so let's just start from here. Okay, let's break these off too. Apparently that's not gonna work. Something tells me that when I turn that corner, it's gonna connect. Yeah, I figured. I don't think this is gonna have enough juice to make it all the way around. I think I'm gonna have to add. What do you know? I got some new powers. So let's check chunk value here. Wow, I actually built that inside of a chunk. No way. Okay, well that minecart should never have any problems like stopping or anything because it's inside of one chunk. So it should always run no matter what. So let's put back. And what I'm thinking here is right about here. And then right about here. And then if we go from the back, right about here. And right about here is where we'll put all of our spawning platforms for eggs. Because like I said, I don't plan on having a ton of sniffers in here. Just a good little amount. These farms can produce a lot of seeds and pitcher pods. That's what it is, pitcher pods. Of course I don't have enough dirt. Why would I? Anyway, so these farms can produce a lot of flowers out of them. And maybe like 4 sniffers. And just from working in the area, you'll have a good amount. I mean, if you want to make more than that, then there's nothing wrong with that. You'll, you know, it really comes down to like your personal needs of how much you need. I love the flowers. I use them a ton in my builds, but I think right now this farm will suffice for what we plan on doing. I don't think we'll need much more than this. We'll throw that bad boy over here. We'll have to grab some more torches and get this place nice and lit up. Need to take down the overhangs and stuff. We'll just throw this oak in the box with the other oak. So what we're gonna do now is kick back, relax, let those dudes grow up. And then, because I need some torch flowers. So I'm gonna kick back, relax, let these guys grow up and possibly breed them for some more. And I'll get back with you guys when I'm officially torch flowering, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. When I'm officially done with that part and these guys are all grown up and ready to go, I'll get back with you. Why does that look uneven? That is definitely uneven. What did I do there? Okay, change plans. We're gonna fix this, whatever I did wrong here. Oh, I know what I did wrong. So the problem here is, oh man. Okay, we're gonna wait on that one and we'll fix that one later. But this one should be here. I counted 2 and this is a 3 by. We'll fix this one. When this guy grows up, we'll fix that one when he finally grows up. I don't know if like silk touching them, and so like I went through a lot to get those guys, which actually I think I got pretty lucky. I heard they're very rare, and I do kind of remember looking for them in my old world, and I looked for them forever, and they're pretty rare, so I got actually pretty lucky, which is not like me. I usually have horrible luck, but I don't want to mess with it and risk losing the egg because I have 2 right now, so I'm just gonna sit on it. I'll let it spawn in the egg. I think it takes like 20 in-game minutes, so it's gonna be a little while. I'm gonna wait on that, and I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Update time. So these guys have hatched, and we got name tags, and we're gonna name them. So we got Mr. and Mrs. This is Miss Pickles with an extra S. You have to accentuate the S. Miss Pickles. And then we got Mr. Potato. It's Mr. Potato and Miss Pickles. See the forward sign? SS. We're going to give them a little time to see if we can get some torch flowers seeds so we can... Hey, I don't think these guys can fall in this hole. Don't fall in that hole, buddy. Let's fix that real quick. Well, that thing's got a long way to go. Bear with me while we wait for this insanely slow minecart to get back here. It's not that slow. Yeah, you guys are too big to go through there, huh? So I think it's this one. Yeah, it is that one. Don't argue with me. Who are you, Mr. Potato? Alright, let's give these guys a little bit of time to grow up, see if we can get a couple flowers, and see if we can get at least 2 more. We can get some potato in Mr. Pickles Jr. These guys are gonna make me a baby. Alright, Mrs. Pickles. Alright, Mr. Potato. Give me a junior. We got a junior. We got a junior. Should it be Junior Mrs. Pickles or Junior Mr. Potato? I don't know. Where'd he go? You ate him? Did you eat your son, Mrs. Pickles? Where'd he go? I'm a little confused. Where'd the baby go? This is some Minecraft widgetry. So we officially lost the baby. What in the world just happened? Am I seeing stuff here? We definitely had a baby, right? I'm so confused. What in the world just happened? My baby was just deleted. Did he like phase through? Wait, what? He's born and then turns into an egg? That was weird. Okay. That was pretty weird, people. Pretty weird. Hey, get out from there. Don't you do it, Mrs. Pickles. See, that's why I moved him. That's why I moved those blocks. I knew you was gonna do that. You did it to me before. Nice try, Mrs. Pickles. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so we've gotten a couple torch flowers from these guys. It's slow going right now. It'll pick up after a while, like when we're not really in need of them and they're just kind of working around the clock while we're in the area. So those will come with time. But on that note, we have officially finished all of the little odds and ends that didn't get finished in the clip that we didn't have the rest of the stuff for. I've gone around and I've collected all of those items and I've put up the flower pots. That does go that way. That is supposed to be like this. Better. So I've gone around and I've made every single little, actually, let's add a little something here. I think give a little bit of flair. We got tons of stuff here. Let's cut down a couple more pieces of this copper. Make a couple more stairs. I didn't want that many. Let's just throw a little bit of flair on these corners. I feel like if we throw... Yeah, I like that. So these are fine. I like that. Yeah, see, it just doesn't kind of... I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I think the lifted version of it looks better. So we'll just go around here and we'll slap a couple of these on there just for some last little touches. So what we're waiting on is the torch flowers for these flower pots. That one up there. I have to go to the end and grab a couple end rods because end rods go in between these slots here. This is some of the stuff I did off camera. I didn't have the rest of the materials for. So that little, what would be like kind of a bay window, this was very bland and didn't really have anything to fill it in. So I kind of just like mirrored this a little bit, and then end rods go on the side there to give it a little bit of extra light up there. So again, waiting on the torch flowers for that. And then we decided to, as a team, I'm putting this one on you guys too. Don't look right and everybody clowns us. We're in this together. So yeah, we're just waiting on the torch flowers to fill those flower pots. Couple go up here, one goes in there, and one goes in the back. So I already got 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I just need a total of 12 flowers, and then the build is officially done. I'll give you guys a tour of the inside real quick. So here's all the stalls for each one of the villagers. So you got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stalls, 12, 24, 48 villagers. Is my math deceiving me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 24, 48. So in this area alone, we'll have 48 librarians. And my ideal here is that I'm going to build a sugarcane, 2 sugarcane farms this way and this way underneath, that both have their own pathways to bubble columns. I'm going to connect them to a auto crafter, and it's going to bubble stream paper up into these. So out of those 48 librarians, I'm going to take them and use any of the ones that have paper trades and trade for emeralds, so that we can start amassing emeralds in this world. And then we can also go to the raid farm, get hero of the village, so that I don't really have to worry about using the under OP'd method now of changing villagers into zombie villagers and curing them, because you can only do it once. So it really, to me, just doesn't seem all worth the hassle anymore. It used to be really, really OP, but now it's not. So I don't think I'm going to worry about that at all, when I can just go to my, oh my God, stumped me there. I can just go out there to the raid farm and I can get hero of the village, come back here and get cheaper trades. And I can also trade paper to them at a cheaper price, which will allow me to gain more emeralds. So I'll add like maybe some boxes here for emeralds, just stack up some chest here for emeralds, and do it. Definitely missing a piece of glass there. One here and one here. We don't leave nothing undone around here. Let's finish that. Now there is supposed to be some bricks up in that, but I seem to have finally run out of bricks. So I think we can take, would copper look good in there? I don't know if copper would look good in there. You know what? We'll just throw that there, and when I get the brick, I'll throw the brick in there and finish it. So for future reference, I'll probably build, this is my son's build. He designed it. I helped him add some things to it. And for future reference, we'll probably work on making maybe a 2-block gap between the floor. That way we can kind of add a ceiling here. That way the floors don't turn into the roofs. So you can kind of, I mean, I could always add like some stairs on the edges here. Not that way. Kind of like this. And then I could do like some slabs and then a trap door in the middle going down, but it's not really gonna have an effect when you have windows and stuff like that. So that's the reason why we have the floor kind of showing through, but it is what it is. It effectively, it came out looking really good. Loved the little Hobbit style windows. The bays look really good. He did a pretty good job. This is one of his very first builds that he's designed pretty much all on his own. I did not design this for him. I gave him pointers and tips on things to do. He was adamant about having this black and white floor. It was all white, but I said, if we're going to have it in the world, then you at least got to do a checker pattern with the black glass. And he agreed to it. So I agreed to allow him to do the glass floors. I'm just not a fan of glass floors. I just don't think it really looks professional. So, but all in all, I actually think it came out looking pretty good. I don't mind the glass floor at all. I think it kind of adds a little character to the build. So I'm kind of happy I agreed to go along with the glass floors. But that being said, me and these guys back here, we're going to farm up some torch flowers. We're going to get those into their respected flower pots around the build. The build is now completed. I'm going to go grab the last couple little rods for the things up there. But other than that, this thing is ready to start filling in with villagers. And I have to do the sugarcane farm. Unfortunately, I don't think in today's episode I have enough time to push all of that stuff into there, even though my 45-minute episode or 45-minute recording of us going through the trial chamber kind of got corrupted. It would have been like maybe 4 minutes of the video. I hope I have enough material for this episode. If not, so this is kind of my promise. If not, and this episode turns out to be kind of wonky and very short and it just didn't really turn out that great, the next episode, what we'll do is we'll get those sugarcane farms produced. We will get the villager breeder produced, and we will get every single one of the villagers put into this building, and we will get all of their trades mandated so that we have pretty much every trade in the game to be able to trade for, so we can start building out the armors with the armor trims. And then here soon, we're going to go on a mission to try to obtain all of the armor trims so that we can build every armor trim set in the game, which that's going to be a very tough, very long process. It may be a process over a couple of episodes, but that is the plan, is to get all of the armor trims and make all of the armor trim outfit sets. So I already have my first two. I have the rib and then I have the flow, or the bolt. So next is the flow. and then I got the other ones at home. I can do all of those, but we are still missing several of the armor trims. Couple of the extremely rare. There's actually one that I never obtained on my old world, which was the one from like the trial ruins, like the ones that you find like in the ruins where you have to dust this suspicious gravel and stuff like that. I've actually never obtained it. I went through like 9 of them and never got it. So it is extremely rare. It's extremely hard to get, but that is the end goal, is to get all of the armor trims in the game. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I promise I'm going to push out the content for you for the next video, and by the end of the next video we will have this villager trading hall completely done, and we will have our automatic sugarcane to paper farm automatically done, so we won't have to worry about none of this. It'll all be completed and we can start a new project, and maybe we can spend an episode going and looking for some armor trims to get some cool new armor trims and armor trim colors. So that being said, I'm glad you guys watched the content. I really appreciate you guys liking the videos. I really appreciate you guys watching the videos. I'm the Cow. This is Minecraft Hardcore with Noobs, and I really hope you guys tune in for the next episode, because things are starting to heat up and they are starting to get good. I'll see you guys on the next one.